A black man found hanging from a tree, another beaten to death by the police while screaming, "I can't breathe," and now 18-year-old Nolan Wells, whose body was pulled from the water after a 4th of July boating trip. These three black Mississippians all share one common denominator: Dr. Stacy Turner, the state's chief medical examiner. Let's get into it. So you probably thought that the medical examiner's office are like these neutral bodies that are meant to give us these unbiased facts about our loved ones after they pass away. But the truth is, medical examiners in America were never intended to be neutral arbiters of truth. They are often political appointees who answer to law enforcement or elected officials with vested interest in clearing killer police officers. In Mississippi, a state that was built on a foundation of racist terror, where lynchings were once ruled accidental or undetermined, the medical examiner's office has become an accomplice in state-sanctioned violence. Now, when a black person dies in police custody or from police brutality, the medical examiner is supposed to be one of the so-called checks against abuse. Instead, they have become the first line of defense for the state, providing scientific cover for police brutality and racist violence. Now, in Mississippi, the pattern is undeniable at this point. In 2021, Damian Cameron died after Rankin County deputies knelt on his neck and back for over 10 minutes. His face was swollen beyond recognition. There was internal bleeding in his neck, yet Dr. Stacy Turner ruled his death undetermined, a decision that killed any chance of prosecution for the killer cops that took his life. 3 independent pathologists later reviewed the evidence and concluded it was clearly a homicide. Now, one of the deputies that was involved, Hunter Elward, is now serving a 20-year federal sentence for torturing other black men as part of a goon squad that brutalized, sexually assaulted, and even shot a victim in the mouth. If Stacy Turner had done her job properly, perhaps he might have been off the streets years earlier. Then there was Trey Reed, who was found hanging from a tree on a Mississippi college campus in 2025. Stacy Turner affirmed the local police's ruling of a suicide, but Trey Reed's family disputes those findings. The family, like Nolan Wells' family, had to hire their own pathologist. And now we have 18-year-old Nolan Wells. His body was found on Mississippi's Horn Island, and once again, Dr. Stacy Turner is all up in the mix. Stacy Turner's results have not been released to the public yet, but an independent autopsy ordered by Nolan's family did show some bruising, and they said that they could not rule out foul play. Now, understand this is not a failure of individual judgment. It is a system operating exactly as it was designed. Medical examiners like Stacy Turner are appointed through political processes, often with close ties to prosecutors and the police. They control the narrative by controlling the science, okay? When they rule a death undetermined or suicide, they effectively close the case, leaving families with no justice and officers with no consequences. These families, the Camerons, the Reeds, and now the Wells, are demanding answers from a system that has spent generations learning how to bury the truth. And the crazy thing is, we even see this here in Jacksonville, Florida, after people's loved ones are shot and killed by the police. The medical examiner says, "There's stuff that I cannot tell you. I can't do this. I can't do that." So this is common not only in Mississippi, but in other states as well. This is Monique with the Black Belt Daily, signing out.